right here on Rumble. It doesn't necessarily mean that anybody's watching, but I am using for the very first time Rumble Studio for my episode of Reading Epic Threads today. I'm going live early because Dr. Lee Merritt and I will be having a conversation. So I just want to get a Reading Epic Threads with the Rumble Studio under my belt. For those of you who don't know about what goes on behind the scenes in the world of a streamer creator, we have software that we use to stream to multiple platforms simultaneously, software that we use to let us share our screen, little bitty things that help when putting on a show in a kind of a makeshift studio, such as a typical creator has. So Rumble has come out with its own that is specifically good for Rumble. It would be incredibly awesome if this software really works, because if it does, then stuff just gets a lot easier for Rumble users. So here I am. I think I'm just going to make Reading Epic Threads all about. Don't forget Angel Paste. Go to angelpaste.com. Use promo code Shapiro to let them know that Patrick sent you. Prize $1 from my grasping hands. Go to angelpaste.com to get the best lotion the world has ever known. It consists of only food-grade plant oils invented by my sister Barbara, manufactured by her at her home in Spring, Texas. And we are just seeing unbelievable results from this stuff. Angelpaste.com, promo code Shapiro. Your skin will drink it up. Don't forget 3 or more bottles and you get free shipping. Okay, so I'm going to be using today as an opportunity to share a Naomi Wolf article that I really like. I always like everything she writes. But here it is, and it is called The Vitamin Wars. I hope that it shares fairly well in Rumble. And give me some feedback here, because by the way, if you are watching this live, do me a favor, say something in the chat. I want to see if Rumble Studio allows us to get chat within the system. That would be a real bonus. All right, here we go. So, The Vitamin Wars, Who Pays for Your Media? By Naomi Wolf, January 17th, 2024. Who pays for your media? This essay seeks to inform you about the importance of building a parallel independent media economy and to tell you how to do it. I feel a need to help people become literate about the economics of a free press at this critical time in history due to 2 recent ill-informed attacks on me and on my news and democracy site, Daily Clout, by people who are not trained as journalists. Dr. Robert Malone, a molecular biologist, a former government contractor, and, per his bio, an inventor of mRNA technology, and Dr. Simon Godek, a former academic specializing in aquaponics turned vitamin D entrepreneur, attacked me publicly. Dr. Malone also attacked Daily Clout. I try always to be civil, indeed friendly, to all my colleagues. I often see Dr. Malone at events where we are cordial. I adore his talented wife and business partner, Jill Glasspool Malone. I was among the first well-known hosts, if not the first, to interview Dr. Godek when I understood how important was the alarm he was trying then to raise that the PCR tests had been rushed through peer review in little more than a day. Dr. Godek later did an interview with me, still up on his own site. Quote, "This week, I had a fantastic chat with Naomi Wolf. Indeed, I kept talking to Dr. Godek, even as our backyard bear was wandering around outside. But sadly, in both cases, our collegiality abruptly changed. Dr. Godek recently wrote, referring to the founder of one of Daily Clout's sponsors, The Wellness Company, which also has Dr. Peter McCullough and other health freedom heroes on its leadership team. Quote, from left to right, Foster Colson, owner of The Wellness Company, and Blackface Justin, I'm sure they're referring to Justin Trudeau, never before has controlled opposition been as evident as in this case. The fact that they are buying up all critical voices from Naomi Wolf via Vigilant Fox to Rumble says it all." End quote. Dr. Malone also publicly attacked me and my company for similar benighted reasons. Quote, "Vigilant Fox News is wholly funded by The Wellness Company. This recent hit piece is actually clear-cut corporate-funded propaganda. TWC, The Wellness Company, is spending massive amounts of money to purchase the services of influencers, alternative media sites, and physicians to support its marketing campaigns." Gateway Pundit has also accepted TWC funding. And there are many others. The nonprofit Epoch Times Corporation did not. Others on the TWC payroll include Children's Health Defense and Daily Clout. All right, so I just want to make sure that everybody understands what Malone and Godek are saying. Ooh, I've got some chat. That's freaking kick-ass. Audio is good. Video is maybe 480p. I will live with 480p. Video is getting better, 720p-ish. 480p makes me look younger, so I'm fine with it. The chat is running just fine. It is. I'm getting chats from both YouTube and Rumble, and that's really nice. So I just want to say hi to all you chatters in here. We have Storm Shelter 17, M-Town 58, 814, Counterinsurgent, who apparently has a bad case of demon dust, and from YouTube, Princess Chelsea. Does this broadcast from the studio itself to YouTube also? Yes, that is literally what's happening right now. The Rumble studio is broadcasting to both Rumble and YouTube simultaneously and piping in chat from both. I am a little under the weather, guys, as you probably know. I have an interview with Dr. Lee Merritt coming up at 3 or 4 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Central. So I'm going to get through a couple more paragraphs of this, then I'm going to bid you goodbye so I can kind of save my lungs. I'm getting better, but I'm not taking toxic antibiotics to rapidly end the healing crisis. So I'm doing this the natural way. And this time, for some reason or another, it's taking forever. Okay, let's continue. Why do I bother to address Dr. Godek's and Dr. Malone's swipes? Confronting ill-founded criticism is not my usual method. I try to ignore attacks. I try to, yes, be a lady. That old-fashioned term that my grandmother rightly held dear. This is Naomi Wolf, for those of you who don't know. It's naomiwolf.substack.com. My usual choice to disregard attacks is also strategic. I study the history of democracy movements. Tyrannical leaders always encourage infighting and mutual sniping among dissident colleagues so as to weaken the opposition. The global monsters want us in the freedom movement to turn on one another rather than saving our artillery, it's a metaphor, don't arrest me, for the global monsters themselves. When dissident leaders succumb to this infighting, the chaos and nastiness always degrade freedom movements, and the internal sniping always prepares the way for their collapse. But in this case, the attacks are materially damaging to me and my staff and are simply wrong. Worse, they misinform people about the economics of a free press, so they require that I respond. What I'm going to do here is summarize some of what Dr. Wolf says, because I think I feel myself needing to take a break, and I'm going to probably end up making my discussion with the great thing about two-way dialogues, when you're interviewing with somebody, they can take up half the time talking. One of the things about being sick is that it is the speaking continuously thing that actually tires you out. So what Dr. Wolf is going to say in the next part is the concept of informing your audience who your sponsors are, because in the media industry, you can have sponsors. For example, the wellness company, that's a Badlands sponsor. So if I ever find myself, on a Badlands show reading a straight news story about the wellness company, part of disclosure ethics says, hey, the wellness company buys ads on our show. It's pretty standard stuff. Now, so Dr. Wolf is going to explain that far more eloquently. So what Malone and Godek have done, which is really quite inexcusable, they've said that because the wellness company is buying ad spots on Daily Clout and whatever, they are, quote unquote, purchasing the services or buying up people. It's disgusting. It'd be like saying that that Angel Paste has bought up the services of John Harold and that John Harold is an owner, that John Harold is owned by Angel Paste would be the equivalent libel of that. Okay. It's ridiculous. Having an advertiser doesn't mean you've been bought up. It means you have an advertiser, and that it's also important disclosure. If that advertiser goes into the news you have to mention that they're an advertiser. It's not hard. But for Godek and Malone to come out and refer to this as owning the Daily Clout, owning Naomi Wolf, or, by extension, owning Badlands Media, we've done lots of spots for the Wellness Company. Peter McCullough is a good guy. We don't have to agree with them on it doesn't make us and them the same person. It doesn't mean they're controlling us. It means we have a platform. They're tossing us some shekels to put their message out on our platform to keep the lights on. Back in the day of newspapers, the entire newspaper was basically paid for with the ads section, the classifieds, and banner ads. It's a very standard model of journalism. So that's what Dr. Wolf is saying there. And unfortunately, I really hate to say this, guys, but I have got to stop. I'm really excited about this. What should I say? I'm really excited about this new Rumble studio. Princess Chelsea piped in from YouTube. There are, if I'm not mistaken, 3 of you right now on YouTube. And I cherish every single one of you. There are 191 of you watching early right here on Rumble Studio, on Rumble. It's pretty darn great. So far, my experience on Rumble Studio is exciting. I can't wait to go back to the Badlands Media creators and say, hey guys, this Rumble Studio is Patrick proof. I was not able to screw this up. There's presentation mode, there's duo mode. Oh, but so if I invite another person, you know what? Could I invite somebody to this? I can copy invite link, and anybody, if they want, I can have up to 9 people in here. Dude, I could just have people come in. This could be fun, guys. I'm gonna do a lot more of these streams now that I don't have to set up that damn stream key every single time I want to create a stream. This is going to open up all sorts of possibilities for us in Rumble, guys. This is a good day for Rumble. Well, the day they created Studio and made it available, that was a good day. And this is a good day for Reading Epic Threads, because I think Reading Epic Threads is fixing to start streaming a lot more. But anyway, I do need to stop now, though, because I can feel my cough coming in. And when I'm talking to Dr. Merritt, it'll be very different, because Dr. Merritt will definitely speak enough to give me a chance to pause and save my voice. So, hey, those of you who gave me a wedding gift at the wedding, who attended my wedding, I just want to let you know, thank you notes are coming. We got a little sidetracked, but we are in the process of writing all the thank you notes and getting them out. So just wanted to thank everybody for your wonderful, wonderful gifts and well wishes for Ashley and me. And thanks again. Don't forget, angelpaste.com, promo code Shapiro. We're going to be announcing some stuff day after tomorrow. Yeah, Friday. Get your Angel Paste right now. www.angelpaste.com, promo code Shapiro to pry $1 from my grasping hands. And if you get 3 or more bottles, you get free shipping. Angel Paste, your skin will drink it up. All right, let's finish up. Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in battle. Be our protection against the wickedness and snares of the devil. May God rebuke him, we humbly pray. And do thou, O Prince of the heavenly host, by the power of God, cast into hell Satan and all evil spirits, prowl about the world, seeking the ruin of souls. Amen. I love you all. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you tomorrow.
I will be the greatest president that God ever created.